my multi-chat working. You might ask, why don't you just do that when you're not streaming? Well, I don't have a lot of time when I'm not streaming, so this is like my time right now. So sorry about that. But as you can see, I have a new multi-chat thing up, so we can see what people are saying. Excuse me. When they chat. I don't know if this actually works. If I can. Okay. Morning, Tim. Good to see you. Sorry for the late start there, but I don't know why my border went away. That wasn't what I was trying to figure out, but it's gone. But we'll figure that out later. That's not important. Yeah, I thought it would be more interactive, at least to see some of the newest chats that are up there. I can still see everything, so if, you know, things move up, but you can see people talking. But it combines, the cool thing about this chat is it combined, finally found a way to combine YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Rumble, and X. So now if anybody from those platforms chats, it will pop up and I'll see it and everyone else will see it. So that's what I was doing for the past 15 minutes. Hopefully people like it. It's still not, you know, my OCD here is cutting off that little top one. I might expand the view a bit so people can, let's see, properties, let's do like 230 for height. No, I don't think that worked. Oh, weird. Where'd that black bar come from? Okay, well, there we go. I'm not gonna mess with it. Oh, I messed with it. Now it's messed up. Dang it. No, you're not late to the party. Oh man, it was perfect, and now it's not perfect. Hang on, let me... Okay, there we go. That's better. No, you're not late to the party. I'm late to the party, as always. Eamon is still alive, everyone. He's just been busy. Alright, anybody can help right now? No. No. What does that mean? Alright. Maybe that's not the best place for the multi-chat. I gotta think, like... If you have any thoughts, Tim, please let me know, because that... Maybe... top left? Or center? Just above the clock? I guess it depends on the game. Maybe I should put like a transparent background. Not that you guys need to see my rupees. No, we're not going to Snowhead. Excuse me. Alright, we're going to one of my favorite areas in a Zelda game. Oops. Icona Valley. I don't know why it's one of my favorite. I guess I've always, I don't know. It's just kind of dark. Someone pointed out how, and this I think lends to my theory that all the dark worlds are connected. I'm pretty sure that in the so like I have HD textures, so these are all HD textures, but I'm pretty sure in the original these statues they had they were similar, but the Triforce was inverted. And if you look at it, it's like a skull with its mouth or tongue open, kind of like licking the Triforce in a sort of maybe like blasphemic sense. But I'm pretty sure that in the original non-HD textures, the Triforce was also flipped upside down, which is the symbol of Lorule's Triforce. Lorule from A Link Between Worlds, which I hope to play on stream someday. Their Triforce was inverted. Not in like a sense that made it bad, but just in. And that's just how they were, because they were low rule, not high rule. Yeah, I do believe also that this is the only area that actually tangentially references the Triforce. Oh gosh. Just take it. And it's in both. I could be wrong, but it's in both HD textures and non-HD textures, so I don't know. I think my theory, when I did present that theory to the interwebs, it wasn't, some people presented some issues with it, but for the most part, I think people were okay with it, even if they didn't agree. We obviously will not. That's right, I need opponent. We'll not get too far into this section, but yeah, even though opponent just teleports right behind me. Oh my god, these darn bomb shoes. Ow, ow. They just keep spawning. Why can't I jump over that? Do I need to build up speed? Did I get blown up by bomb shoes? Come on, opponent. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Wow, there are so many bomb shoes here. And they just keep spawning. Jeez. Come over here. Hehehe, what are you doing in a place like this? The kind of hill beyond here is the place where spirits with troubles and lingering regrets wander. Even now, the spirits wandered in search of one who can save them. It's unfortunate, but there's no place for one such as you. But if you must enter, then you must obtain the mask of containing a wandering spirits that can be found near the ranch. Without that mask, you cannot save their souls. Until then, I will not let you pass by here. Oh, okay. Oh, I remember now. You didn't set it to extra bomb chew mode? I mean, that might be a mode. Could be. Like, forever spawning enemies. Alright, where's the Gorman track? Put my sad mask on. He cries. Oh, what a weird mask. Oops. Fairy. Nah, I'll be fine. Famous last words. When can I help them? Did I just miss them, or are they not? Are they in their house? Their pitiful little house. Riding lessons are temporarily suspended. Oh, maybe I can't do this until... Opponent just appears behind me. I love it. Can I jump over that? Interesting. It said I should be able to help them, but are they in... They're not in Clocktown, are they? It's a mystery. Track without them. That'd be cool. Nope. Alright, well, anyway, let's reset the clock. But first, I'm gonna go deposit my monies. I like how the music picks up on the third day. Not only does it have the dark undertones, but I don't know what you call it musically, but what do you call it? Dissonance? Some harmonic dissonance, is that right, Tim? On the third day, but the music picks up. Yes, save and return to the dawn of the first day. Lower my seat a bit. Is there anyone that I can help right now? Okay, we already did that. Okay, now let's go to the racetrack. I don't think I need the bomb for. Oh, that gate wasn't there last time. Oh, that's because I did the thing. Did the thing. Hey, there we go. Yeah, they get all sad when I put the mask on. Speak. Why can't I speak to him? Ah, that mask. That's our middle brother's big bro. So he's gone into the world of entertainment. That younger brother of mine is really struggling. Compare what he does to what we do. No, no, no. The things that we do, the Gorman brothers have done. Grr, we're the notorious Gorman brothers. We can't get all sappy over stuff like this. I'm sorry, but take that mask off. I can't get anything done when you gaze at me with that mask. When I look at you, thinking I can't talk to you like that. Well, maybe I have to... What do you want? Oh, I think... Gosh, I need money and my horse to do this. Hopefully I only need 20 rupees. This guy's funny. Give us 10 rupees. Yes, let's race. Just go once around the track and beat us if you can. Heal, yeah, yeah. Gotta cut him off. Take the inside lane. I don't have any more carrots. Come on, come on. Yes! I just love that animation. You gotta give him something. Well, he's a kid, so what can you do with it? It should be fine. Just give up the mask. Wandering spirits who appear in the Akana wore this. In exchange, you can't tell anyone where you got this. You rubbed the Gorman brothers' noses in it. Alright, cool. Alright, come on, Epona. We gots to go. I forget where I get the Keaton mask. That's how you get those things. Okay, now we get to go to one of my favorite areas in The Legend of Zelda. I think one of the reasons that I like it is because, one, it has that kind of dystopian vibe to it. You know, kind of like when I was playing Replaced. And there's just something about a dystopian environment that gets you to kind of ask, like, what the heck went on here? You know, like the environment itself invites exploration because you just for some reason, we just naturally want to know what happened. And also, there's probably just, like, the craziest NPCs in this area. Like this guy. Probably one of the most mysterious guys from Ocarina of Time. And he used to have a Triforce on his belt, I think, because... Oh yeah, I gotta put on the mask. No. Okay, I think also I should go over here too and maybe do this. And get the Captain Keaton mask. If I can. Ow. Also, it has the Akana Valley also has this weird kind of paranormal vibe to it that really meshes well with the rest of the game. I mean, Majora's Mask is dark overall, but there's this vibe to... I think it feels weird saying this, but Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, I think are two of the darkest Zelda games. And they don't, in some areas, they don't really, like, hold back on that. And this is one of those areas. Just like the Shadow Temple in Ocarina of Time and the bottom of the well. Ooh, Dampy's looking slow. There's just I don't know. There's just some intrigue there, and as someone who's interested in, you know, esoteric stuff and esoteric lore, even if it's like created lore, I just find it fascinating. Ye who awaken me, battle me, then I shall exchange the furious flame. How do I awaken him again? Oh, I know. I play the song that has awaken in it. Up, left, A, right, A. Up, left, A, right, A. Yeah. I forget, what do I have to do? I think I just chase him. Fight his minions. Ow. Oh, did I lose? You could not catch me, that must be all the strength you have. Oh, man. Did I lose? Do I have to, like, leave the area and come back? Or do I try again on the... Oh. Hopefully I can just reset the area. Like this guy, Captain, I think his name's Captain Kita. Oh, is he gone? Oh, no, good, he's there, okay. I think I know what to do now. Okay. Alright, come on, let me go. Just gotta make sure not to... It'd be funny if he, like, one hit KOs you. Hurry, chase him, okay. Oh, I don't remember him having that move. Yeah. Wait, my lost sheather weapon. Morning, Zaltroid. Good to see you. I commanded the Akana army of Akana Kingdom atop the hill. I am called Skull Kita. Since being shamed by loss in the battle within my kingdom, I have waited here for one to come and awaken my soul. Young swordman who has awakened and deftly defeated me, I shall rely on your power to fulfill my quest. I ask you to take my soul, which rests in the fiercely burning flame. Convey my words to my men, who even in death remain loyal to me. Tell them the war has ended. Ah. Captain, sir. May I take leave? These little moments like this. I want to watch some videos on theories on this guy, because not a lot of giants I mean, other than this game. The 4 giants. Oh, that's so cool. That's nice. Tell them, he tells you to tell them the war is over. It would have been such a cool side quest to go around and find all his soldiers and relay that message to them, and I don't know, get another mask or something, but you just use it to talk to them. I always thought it would be cool to have something new. Maybe a mod to do that. The ghosts of 100 soldiers swear allegiance to the symbol of authority. Yeah, I don't think in many Zelda games there's, other than this one of course, there's mention of giants. I mean, in Breath of the Wild we've got, like, and I guess Tears of the Kingdom by extension, you have dragon bones around, just hanging out places. And I think there might be a reference to dragons. I mean, there's big skulls everywhere, but are those rock or bone? That's the big question that everyone has. Nay, they're out. Where they're out, it's not even night. I forgot he runs away. I do remember there is a very annoying mini game with Dampy. The door's locked. So if you had to pick a favorite area in the Legend of Zelda, which, like, just to walk around in, what would you choose? I'm curious. I've already stated mine is not like in real life. Like, I wouldn't want to be transported here, but for some reason, the Akana Valley is one of my favorite areas, as I've stated. Oh yeah, there's absolutely a couple of giant Gorons, but outside of that, there's honestly not much. Yeah. Oh man, what happened to my chat? Ugh, sorry guys. Still working out the kinks in that new chat view. It didn't like how... I'm just gonna hide that for now. We'll fix that later. I could have sworn there's some places in Breath of the Wild that mentioned giants. I mean, there's the Leviathans, which are really cool. That's another one of my favorite bits of lore, are the Leviathans. Sorry, opponent. I'll warp you up here in a minute. Oh, look at these guys. Like, pseudo-Gorons. A Negeron. They're explosive cousins. Zeltred, I'm curious. Would you say that the darkest Zelda games are definitely Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask? Because that's what I would say. They definitely went as hard as they could for a kid's game with the limited graphics that they have. Look at this guy. Okay, I need a statue, a fairy statue. I mean, Twilight Princess definitely has some dark elements to it, but I don't know, I feel like they hold back a lot more Like, the graphical fidelity is definitely higher, but I never got the same sense of dread that you can get in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask that I got in in that game. Can you swim in... What's upstream? Oh, I think it's the mountain area. I don't want to go there until I get my wing statue. If you talk to Sakon here in a certain way, Tata will go ballistic. Oh, really? Okay, I'll try that in a second. Let me go get the bird statue, and then I'll hop back down there and see what happens. Saltroid says also Nedgerons, according to the Zelda website, evolved to mimic Gorons and fool their prey. Oof. You could also bust out my Zelda encyclopedia. Hang on, let's see. Any good Zelda fan needs one of these. Let's see. Oh no, wait, this is the artwork one. Arts and artifacts. I want the encyclopedia. Definitely canon. Let's see. Database. Let's see, are they in here? MN. Oh yeah, here they are. Negeron. These round monsters made of gunpowder appear on the road to Akana. They pop out of the ground, suddenly roll up and charge at Link, exploding him. They will not appear if Link is wearing the stone mask. Oh, well, that didn't help at all. But I did learn a new function for the stone mask. Hey, Seek the Sky. Good morning. They're fun. I like them. Seek the Sky says, also Neji apparently means twisted or warped. And Ron apparently alluding to the Gorons. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think one of the big reasons people let's see if I can snipe that guy. Nope. Okay. Wear it with your blood on it and transcend your humanity. Yeah, this storyline right here, man. Oof. Saltroid says, mentally the darkest in Majora's Mask, aesthetically, and the darkest is Twilight Princess. Aesthetically, the darkest is Twilight Princess. In a gore and graphic sense, the darkest is Ocarina. Yeah, I believe that. Hang on one second. Oh yeah, gotta talk to Sakon. I'll just jump here and turn on my my sailcloth. Yeah, I would agree with that assessment. The darkest is mentally the darkest is Majora's Mask because of the just like the themes of death, remorse, and moving on. Okay, so how do I talk to him? It's just said in a certain way. Hey, that's a nice sword you got there, you know. Lately, frightening ghosts have been appearing in swarms over Akana village. It seems they're ghosts of the Akana's royal family. There's no one living there anymore, so I moved nearby. There's only a curious parent and child living there while they do research. Did I mention that that is one nice sword? Can I see it for a second? No. Oh, fine. Huh? Really? I don't trouble you, but... Seems hostile. She's like, Link, you idiot! How'd you do that? Like the Zeltroid says, like the Shadow Temple in the bottom of the well, Dead Hand, Prisoners of Hyrule, and all the torture devices and bloodstains. Like, geez, man, that was intense. Yeah. And also, the implication with that is that was the Sheikah, right? The Sheikah served as assassins and torturers for the royal family. Right? I'm pretty sure that was the lore behind that temple, or at least it was heavily implied because it was the Sheikah temple. The Sheikah were not noble technology seekers that we see in Breath of the Wild. Oh, I need the mirror shield. Yeah, Dead Hand is definitely one of the creepiest bosses in the game. Keep away from my house. My father's not one of you. Oh, that's right. I have to kill these guys, I think. The Gibdos. Oh, that scream is horrifying. You know, it wasn't a particularly dark game, but there were some dark areas in Wind Waker. Like, the Redeads in Wind Waker are pretty creepy. I bet crime was low in Hyrule with a punishment like that. Whoa, Tim says, whoa, that is dark. I never quite noticed that as a kid. The enemies down there were scary enough. You never noticed that as a kid? I've witnessed you beat that game like a million times. Alright, how does she get out again? She's supposed to come out, I think, once I kill that thing. Spirit house, you prepare to wandering spirits. Hello.
Ehehehe, a kind of kingdom was founded in this land, stained with a history of darkness drenched in blood. Even now, it is a place where troubled, regretful spirits gather. If you are seeking the one who is stronger than you may find strength here. From a group of spirits plagued by lingering regrets, if you have faith in your skills and might, then try saving these wandering spirits. But you gotta pay some money. Sure. Defeat the ladies from within the limit. Okay. Mercy is the least I can offer. Sure. What do I have to do here again? I totally forget about this. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. I gotta... Yeah. Nice. Take one hit with my gilded blade. This fight is such bull. Just, oh no, just don't spin again. Okay, the exact same one. Yeah. Okay, hang on, I gotta go back. The souls have been healed. Good job. You healed them by killing them. Yay. Deltroid says, I bet the crime was... Okay, Seek the Sky, Sheik, says, originally it was just an eye. The Sheikah tribe served the Hylian royal family since the dawn of time, acting as its protective shadow. Maybe he blocked it out. But a long time ago, the family betrayed us, and we added a single teardrop to that symbol. Oh, really? That's what she says? Oh, is that in the manga? Oh, okay. Bye. The one really intense room has 2 wooden posts with chains on it, and the floor is drenched in blood stains. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, that's from the manga. Yeah. Yeah, and then in the 3DS version, and in later versions of the game, they totally did away with the blood stains. See, that's what I mean. Like, what is? Oh, I need to know the Song of Storms. Shoot. I think. Yeah, I do. What business have you in the Iconic Kingdom? This is no place for one as life full as life. Blah, blah, blah. I can't read. Or do you say that you wish to join the dead? That is fine. If that is the case, then sleep gently in the melody of darkness as the great composer Sharp shall play and join the ranks of the dead. Oop, oop. Can I shoot him? Nope. Yeah, it is lame, right?
That's what I'm talking about. How media today is so sanitized. We don't want the kids to experience any kind of fear, you know, or expose them to any kind of possibility that there could be bad people or bad things that happen. Okay, I need to go get the Song of Storms. Ocarina of Time came out in '96, right? So I was 9 years old when I played it. Okay. That's what I'm gonna make my son play this game. Ugh. Okay, when does this guy show up here? Is he in the inn? The 90s were awesome. See, this guy says, kind of silly though, thinking that to add the teardrop added to the Sheikah emblem later. When all the way back in Skyward Sword, the Sheikah Stone still had one teardrop. Maybe it happened beforehand. Maybe there's an era of time before. Before Skyward Sword. Guru Guru does not teach you the Song of Storms in this game. No. Oh, 1998. It was a little bit later in the 64's life cycle. Hey. That mask. You too. You're looking for Keffi. I think I missed the window. Oh no. No. I'm pretty sure you have to find flat. Oh, that's right. Yes. This is the Japanese ghost poop demon. Yeah, I think Guru Guru gives you the bird mask, I think. Toilet hand, yay. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the valley then. Yeah, I had to find flat, you're right. Pew! I love that sound effect. Pew! Alright, let's find this guy's brother. What do you want, Tattle? At the end, Zeltroid says at the end, Majora was at the very end of it. Oh, wait. The bird clock says always fits in so well with this game. It does. Wait, hang on. Zeltroid says at end Majora was at the very end of it, which is probably why I missed that one as a kid. I really regret not playing Majora's Mask until I was an adult. Would have been cool to process this one in my youth. You know, trauma. Tattle can sense murderous intent. This made no sense, my bad. I think I got it though. I got the idea. Okay, I need the Gibdo mask before I go down there.
Pamela, who lives in the music box house, comes out every 2 minutes when the music box is playing, but it seems that she will also come out if she hears a bomb explode. Oh, yeah. Maybe I have to get rid of all the Gibdos. Oh no! Just wants a hug. Well, I'm not good at killing these things. Dang it, I was doing so well at the beginning. Okay, now will she show up? Ow. No, okay. Autocorrect destroyed you. What I meant to say was that Majora's Mask was the end. Yeah, it was. Okay, it's the end of the N64's life cycle. Okay, so I think I need to go to the graveyard and find Sharp's grave, or Flat, or whatever his name is. Ow. Seek the Sky quotes. In the lands of Akana, the lamentations of the dead ring sharp, where the dead are laid flat. To rest peacefully is the way to the hero, so saith our ancestors. I think the bomb has to be right in front of the door. Oh. Where's that quote from? Did I miss something? My horse is just there. Zeltroid says, I'm still trying to process your question a long time ago about my favorite place to walk around in the Zelda game. Curious, what is yours? Honestly, Skyloft would be a really special place. I don't know. Anywhere in Breath of the Wild Hyrule. Just to, like, hang out in. Anywhere in Breath of the Wild Hyrule I think would be fun to be at and walk around, except for the volcano area. The Great Plateau would be fun. Tim agrees. Or the Mountain Meadow after you defeat... after or before you defeat Goat in this game. One who possesses the eye can see when truth arrives.
A peace that heals the wounded soul. When one who possesses eyes that can see the truth arrives, the peace far below shall awaken. I have that. Or maybe this. Hello. Or maybe I have to come at night. Oh, I think I do have to come at night, yeah. The melody that summons the tears of angels rests here. Oh. Oh, there it is. Zeltroid, Zeltroid says, I love hanging out in the towers, at the towers in Breath of the Wild. That music is so calm and ethereal. The nostalgia hits hard there. The towers? Wait. Which towers? Oh, yeah. And just getting a view of the thing, of the whole landscape, yeah. Man, that game, Breath of the Wild was something special. Seeing this guy, only the soldiers of Captain Kita can open the graves. They patrol at night, so say it their ancestors. Yes, I remember. Hey, buddy. Huh? Captain, sir, excuse me. I want to give the captain the attention. We haven't seen you in some time, sir. Open the grave. Open it? Yes, sir. Yeah, he's like, tell my men that they can rest now. And I'm just like, yeah, go to do manual labor. Oh, this... Seek the Sky says, the Skyview Towers and Tears of the Kingdom just don't measure up. Yes, 100%. Also, the it really messed up the movement. The sky and just the sheer number of towers really messed up the movement of Breath of the Wild. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom. Like, very, very quickly, if you wanted to get somewhere, you could just go to the sky, find the closest shrine, and then just parachute down to where you needed to be. You no longer had to really walk anywhere. I don't know. That game is great, but has some issues. Also, you didn't really want to walk anywhere because you already explored the whole thing to death in Breath of the Wild. And you absolutely cannot have any of that in an open world game. Which the primary, as we talked about last episode, the primary critique of an open world game is that it's a walking simulator, and you absolutely cannot. Walking around has to be fun in an open world game, and if it's not, or if there's anything that can hinder it, like the map is familiar when you first start playing it, then that's bad. I love these guys. Ow. Ooh, 3 hearts even with... Ow. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, did they translate that yet? That looks like that looks like Korean. Yeah, there's some characters in there that look very Korean. I serve the Akata royal family. I'm the composer called Flat. The song
Songs connect to the royal family that remain here, well, composed by my brother and I. Oh, Sharp, dear brother, his soul, he sold his soul to the devil. Devil's canon in Majora's Mask. You who do not fear the dead, learn well the song that is inscribed behind me. And if you ever met my brother, I'd like to inform him. The 1,000 years of raindrops summoned by my song are my tears, the thunder that strikes the earth in my anger. I have made my request. The 1,000 years of raindrops summoned by my song are my tears, the thunder. Zeltroid has a hot take. Ba -ba -ba. Man, that song. I love it. Zeltroid's hot take. Best way to play Breath of the Wild is without using fast travel. Commuting feels more adventurous. You have to plan and strategize better with resources, and horses now suddenly feel essential. I have never done that, but I want to now. I totally think, yeah, you're right. Or at the very least, limit the fast travel to the towers and not the shrines. But yes, that would be a really fun way to limit things. Unfortunately, though, you know, it'd be cool if there was some sort of reward for that. Like if Nintendo actually went ahead and did achievements, which is what people have been wanting for a long time. Like, that'd be fun. Beat the game without using the sailcloth or using fast travel. At least put an incentive in there, you know, so that players can get something out of it. I've been jinxed. But this is hang on. Seek the Sky says, was there any Zelda game where Dark Nuts and Iron Knuckles both appeared? I don't think so. I can't think of any. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Seek the Sky. So, like, if I were to complain about the fast travel system in in Breath of the Wild, someone online would probably just say to me, if you don't like it, just don't use it. Like, if I were to suggest that the fast travel system is kind of broken and that it shouldn't be, it should be nerfed a bit in the game, you know, I feel like people would just be like, just don't use it then. And it's like, well, you know, that's not the point. I only say that because Zeltroid, you're gonna hate this. One of my biggest complaints with Echoes of Wisdom was I thought the hero sword was overpowered, and then someone told me, if you don't like it, just don't use it. Play the game in a different way. And I'm like, that's not the point. But we can talk about that more when we play Echoes of Wisdom. Do we know that they're called Dark Nuts? That's such a funny name for what they are. Oh, okay, good. Thank you for understanding my complaint. I appreciate that. Honestly, I think the Tri-Rod is super overpowered. Yeah. missed something here. Zeltrud says, yes, I've done the tower limitation too. Also recommend. My wife is so annoyed with my unhealthy obsession of restricting myself on certain games to create cool new playthroughs. That would be fun to do. It'd be a long playthrough to play Breath of the Wild. No fast travel or only towers. That'd be a lot of fun. I've been thinking a lot about this too. It's like I want to do, I want to do what's best for the channel, and I want to play games that people will want to watch. But at the same time, I don't ever want this to be like not fun, because then it just becomes work. And the whole point of me starting this was to try to combine one of my hobbies with something I find fun. So that I could have fun and do something that could possibly lead to something bigger in the future. So I don't know, maybe I'll do something like that. Like, I want to play games that I want to play, but I also want to play games that people find enjoyable to watch, and I have to find that balance. And a Breath of the Wild playthrough. Maybe what I can do, but what I'll do is okay, I have I have 2 copies of Breath of the Wild. Okay, one for the Wii U, which I played all the way through, and one for the Switch, which I played all the way through. So I'm okay doing this, but on my Steam Deck I had a modded version of it for the Second Wind, which, like, fans of the game, they modded it and basically created whole new areas of Hyrule and everything like that. So maybe what I can do is I'll do a Second Wind playthrough and not only use the towers to warp or something like that. That'd be fun. See, this guy says, just spawn an army of level 3 Dark Knots and watch all the enemies get mowed down. Well, that's later in the game. The Lionel's really powerful, but you get it late game. And when one of them goes down, just spawn another. Zeltroid says, my biggest complaint is that the game is absurdly easy. But at the same time, I kind of give it a little bit of a pass because the game was heavily promoted for 2 little girls. Yeah. It is true. The dungeon design is both very linear, and they have fast travel within the dungeons, which I never had to use. But yeah, I think they were trying to get the little girl crowd, which I think, like, I hate to say it, but this whole big push to appeal to girls in the gaming sphere is just so faulty from a marketing standpoint. Women and girls just don't have the same, I don't know, like, I don't want to say brain function because that sounds bad. The majority of women just don't find video games appealing. That's it. And I think trying to draw women into the space is faulty from a marketing standpoint. That's my hot take for the day. Technically, see, this guy says technically Wind Waker had a dungeon and an in-dungeon fast travel, the same drive towards problem solving. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's in reference to what I just said about differences between men and women. Is there something down there? I feel like that's not a hot take anymore to say that. I mean, there was that guy from Google who got fired for suggesting that there's reasons why men enter the STEM fields and women don't, and it has nothing to do with any kind of like misogyny in the workplace. I feel like that's not a hot take anymore. I think most people would agree with that these days. Alright. What's up, Tingle? Oop. When I was a kid, I was like, man, 35? That's so old. Here I sit, 39 years old. Playing video games. We've become Tingle. No. Playing games. 39 years old. Just like Tingle. Like, I would never dress in a fairy costume, and here I am thinking about how cool it would be to dress up as Leon Kennedy for Halloween. Already have that map. Okay. Where's the bird statue? Okay, it is time. I've lingered too long. Zeltroid says, it was easy to get my wife into Zelda, but I just can't get her into Metroid no matter how hard I try. Not enough cute stuff. Don't forget to say, I'm a man. I'm 40. Alright. What's today? Today's Friday? Did I mess up my schedule? Saturday? I did 3 days of Majora's Mask. Yeah, I did. Alright, tomorrow we'll do more Majora's Mask. We'll start with one of the most disturbing scenes in a video game around this era in the 90s. If you know what I'm talking about. Absolute legendary crash out from that coach. Oh my goodness. I remember when one of my friends had that realization. We had gone off to college and came back, and he's like, I spent my entire he's like, I didn't go home for winter vacation. I spent 2 weeks playing Smash Brothers on the Wii. And he said, I just had this realization that, you know, video games, they're not just for kids. I'm going to be playing these for the rest of my life. And now, you know, there's definitely going to be, in 20 years, 60 and 70-year-old gamers with YouTube channels. Oh, man. Well, that was fun. Seek the Skies, Eltroid, Tim, thanks for hanging out. Hope Eamon's okay. Maybe he's just catching up on sleep. Yeah, tomorrow we'll continue with Majora's Mask. Hopefully I'll get the chat thing fixed for some reason. I don't know why I did that. And also, my little border thing went away. My cool little blue thing. I don't know how it happened, but... yeah. Okay. I think that's good for today, guys. Good work. Alright, I will see everyone tomorrow, bright and early.